Hello YouTube, this is Mr. Zekin. I'm back. We're doing Fairy Tail, 100 Year Quest, chapter 119. But first we're going to cover a page. We're going to cover a page I apparently missed from chapter 118. So, this page, I use two different sources usually to look at chapters. I usually let them scan through so everything's loaded. And each of them didn't have it. When someone said, "Oh, you haven't seen a page," I was like, "Okay." I looked up a video of, you can find it on YouTube every so often, a short of them just showing off all the chapters, but non-translated, and I saw, yep, there is a page. So I finally found it last night, which is after page 18. There's an extra page, page 19. Instead of the page we read, you get Suzaku talking still. To begin, you lot from Fairy Tail aim to defeat the 5 dragon gods. In other words, killing Selene with them. Whereas our goal is to protect Selene, so she may build the world so she so desires. And then you have Urza, Gray, Natsu, Lucy, and Wendy all thinking about it for a second, and says, "Huh? Doesn't that make us look like the bad guys?" Like, them thinking about it, which is really neat, which adds to it. Which makes more sense. What kind of world does Selene want? Lucy going into that statement. Otherwise, that is the page. It adds more context. It's definitely neat. I'm gonna use... Give me 1 second. As far as I'm seeing, give me 1 second. Yeah, so the site I'm using, I did a quick scan through, just make sure, but it does not have any missing pages. The only thing it doesn't have is like the translator page, because some of them do that if you want to know the translator of the chapter. Otherwise, let's jump into this chapter. Chapter 119 of Fairy Tail, 100 Year Quest. Hanging out in the nude. After the fight comes a nice hot bath, and you have Wendy, Urza, and Lucy getting undressed for a bath. Which I'm guessing... Yeah, I've seen some of this on Twitter so far. They're at Diablo's. There's a bathhouse here, which makes sense. Fairy Tail at bathhouse. They also have pool. I don't know if they still do, but they did have that. Wow, amazing. This guild has a public bath inside? Our guild has that and a pool, you know. You got Kieran already in the pool. Yo, yesterday's enemies are still today's enemies. But let's kick back and relax anyways. That's not how that statement goes. There is Fairy Tail. Page 24. Just in case I need to name off people and I don't know the names off the top of my head. You think you got... I think you got that mixed up, but thanks. Urza has long hair again. Her hair was short. And she's so ecstatic. Oh my, I see your hair grew back quickly. Lucy has a splendid hairdresser among her friends. The Celestial Dragon, the Scorpio. Which makes sense. It must be an incredible hairdresser if they can grow hair. Yeah, if they existed, well, they wouldn't know about celestial spirits, so it would make sense. About your hair. I'm sorry for not realizing how important it was to you. No, it was nothing. We were in a battle, so there's no need to apologize. This is definitely a big fan service chapter, but I don't care. They're in between stages. Also, he's working on multiple projects, so I'm not too quickly to say, "Oh, this is a horrible chapter. It's all fan service." No, he's working on multiple projects, and we're still in between arcs. So I'm perfectly fine with a chapter like this. As long as we see the men of Fairy Tail also within this chess and everything. Yeah, I'm perfectly fine with it. Show equal representation. Awesome. Everything's blurred out, obviously. I can't imagine. He has to have drawn them just nude at some point and realized and then said, "Oh, I can't do this." I know Oda jokes about it that he could definitely draw nude manga at some point. No, there's nothing. We were in battle, yep. And you have Misaki getting out. Will you let me wash your hair? It's my specialty. Sure. She pulls all of Erisa's hair outwards. It's like, ooh. Oh. And she brings the soaps and bubbles to Urza and cleans each strand individually in sections, which is really cool. You're young, so you need to keep your skin clean. Whoa. No, that's... What a feeling. And he passes out and what is that word? Euphoric? Whatever. She just falls backwards in so much enjoyment. Care to give it a try? Nah, I pass. I'll give you a wash. Yeah. I said, I'm fine. I can do it myself. I'm guessing Kira is... Yep. Kira cuts up her bathrobe. Tiny little pieces. Eek. Relax, I didn't cut your skin. Real good at washing. With dirty skin, I go to the blemish source and cut it. Lucy, Kya, take this, take that, and that, and she's just doing like sword slashes at her back. Wait, it hurts, but hey, flat chest, get over here so I can wash you. Kara now pointing at Wendy and Carla. It feels good, doesn't it, Carla? You're pretending you didn't hear her, aren't you? We have someone else walking out. Holy shit. It's Celine. Celine has no injuries at all. She's perfectly full health. I'm perfectly fine with it because you have Wendy who could heal, but you could also have other people within Diablos being able to heal too. There's no... That's just fine. Celine, your wounds are all better. Don't underestimate a dragon's ability to heal. Alright, and you can see a guild mark on her. Wendy points it out. Guild mark. So you really did join Diablos. Shall I wash your body? If you please, Misaki. Misaki washes her. Ah. Lucy and Urza are definitely on edge. Same with Wendy and Carla, but it makes sense. Don't be so on edge. I wanted to have a nice leisure talk with all. You all at least once. I like looking in the background. And you can see like Lucy covering up, but you have like Kira and you have Misaki, and they're more just like, we don't care. And then Urza is kind of covering up at least a tiny bit. But she's more like in a defensive situation. If it's a talk you want, it doesn't need to be a place like this. Let's all gather in one spot. If you mean the gentlemen, they should be able to hear me through my gate. And she points towards the water. So I'm guessing she made a one-way gate on the bottom of the bathhouse so words could travel through. Men's bath. What the? There's a voice coming from the bath? It's Celine's voice. We have Natsu and Happy here. We got Gagio and Gray also here. We're connected by a gate? What the hell is she doing? And why do it when we're all in the bath? Axis makes a good point, but it's fine. We don't have to be in a place like this to talk, do we? A place like this is fine. It's important to socialize in the nude, isn't it? When you put it like that, Gray, you are like half naked almost all the time. You're half ass all year long, aren't you? And that's whatever. The drawing of Gagil is fucking incredible. Talk about what? Let me say this first. I do not regret anything I've done, nor do I intend to apologize. I mean it so soon. Of course, I did what I had to do to survive. You mean how you ruined Elentier? It wasn't just Elentier. I've distorted more worlds than I can count. Until now, the more I distort a world, the more I can see its other face. And world's other face? It's the power hidden in that world. Natsu puts his head in the water and starts talking. What power is that? A weapon for defeating the 5 dragon gods. That's what I've been looking for all along. And Mimi and the rest supported you too? They were nothing more than my troops in Elentier. Incidentally, I use a gate to break them out of prison. Happy saying, huh? Natsu, where you go? And Natsu's fully dived under the water. I'm thinking he's going for the gate. To just get a better earshot of it. Ironically, the power I sought was in this world. Was it in that labyrinth? More precisely, it is the sight dragon's heart sealed within the labyrinth that knew where it was. But the heart was destroyed by the Earth Dragon God, wasn't it? So in the end, the location of that power remains unknown. But doesn't Mr. Alphyria also know where that power is? And we hear a voice. I'm guessing Alphyria is now in the men's bath, would be my guess. Unfortunately, I do not. It's the geezer! How'd he get here? And aren't you hurt? Thanks to you all, he is doing quite well. And we have the crow. Hikagi, also in the bathhouse. I guess there's honor in coming to the men's bath safely. Never did I imagine the time would come where I could speak with one of the 5 dragon gods. Same here, I never thought I would speak with you either. Oh my god, Natsu is swimming towards the portal. Oh god, I think it was actual portal. I'm guessing because it was at the bottom of the pool. Since the water levels are about the same, it was keeping the water levels the same. But Natsu, seeing the opportunity, swam through, and now he's looking up and seeing everybody in the women's bath. What the? There's lots of butts up here. Up there. You haven't forgotten how many innocent people you've killed, have you? The feeling is mutual. How many innocent dragons have you killed? Lucy looks over and you can see Misaki and Kira are just like playing dumb. The ones who ate them. There's no issue. That's no longer an issue. Shouldn't the war between humans and dragons have ended 400 years ago? We can actually see his chiseled bod, the fucking Elfsyria. You and I are in the same boat, aren't we, Elfsyria? You think I can accept that from coming from you? Why is it that only humans may kill dragons? She makes a good point. Gray and Gajil are shocked by this. Wendy and Nerza are just looking on, and Lucy starts laughing. Tell me, what's so funny, girl? It's not like that. I'm sorry. Someone's tickling my foot. Knock it off. And here's Natsu fucking has Lucy on his back, like carrying her at this point. It really is connected. Natsu. Kya, you damn pervert. Such a scoundrel. Urza, well, let's just calm down. Natsu is a friend of mine. That's not the problem here. You have Lucy smacking Natsu. Men, women, humans, and dragons have their differences, but at least they're able to talk. Listen to what I'm about to say, Elfsyria. It's for your 100-year wish as well. And that's the end of the chapter. Which I'm perfectly fine with. This is still a building chapter. They're building towards an arc. I'm gonna give this an 8 out of 10. Because it was a decent chapter. Where both dragons, Elfsyria and Celine, are both fully healed. Which I'm perfectly fine with. Just because they definitely have the capabilities of healing them. There's no doubt in my mind that they had the capability of doing that. People are going to look at this chapter and see the fan service and say, we waited this many days for this chapter to come out, and it's a fan service chapter, and nothing happened. But the guys working on so many projects, and we're still between arcs. There's no reason for us not to have a good chapter like this, where it's just more relaxing and them talking between each other. I can't wait till the next chapter. I'm sorry, I'm eating fish sticks. It's my dinner. Can't wait till the next chapter to see what Elfsyria and Celine is actually talking about, unless we skip it entirely. I'm saying right now, I'm hoping I get this out for you guys tonight. I'm recording this at really late, 7 p.m. I've worked in 5 hours. I probably won't be able to record anything else. Okay, so it's more them getting down to business and talking. Them kind of relaxing and getting to the point. So if anything, it's great to see the development between Selena and the group, but also, if it keeps heading this way, there could definitely be more of alliance with the dragons. We still don't know about the gold. It's the golden dragon, right? The gold god dragon that we still have no idea about. which I'm hoping that leads. I'm hoping either he will be the final one or they're going to talk about him, because he is the one big mystery right now. And they could definitely hold off on telling anybody. I'm perfectly fine if they do, or if they show him right away. My big thing is having Ignia run free and he has a plan to mess with humanity is definitely going to be a problem. And Fairy Tail will need all the help they can get. Australia and Celine can definitely do that. They just got confirmed that the Earth Dragon God, Dogma Mag, got defeated by two Natsu and Suzaku, a combined attack, a fusion, but also with the help of other guilds, so showing off that they can defeat the dragons. Even if the Earth God Dragon was even if that dragon was weaker than the rest, it still showed them the point that they're capable. They're just gonna need help being pushed forward to defeat. Because if Celine actually goes and lives by herself and just lives with the human world, I'm fine with it. Same thing with Elfsyria. As long as if they take out the dragons that want to cause destruction on humanity. It could come out that the Golden God Dragon doesn't want to do anything with humanity anymore and he's just living peacefully. If he is, then fine, cool. But who knows? We'll find out probably soon enough. It'll probably be another 2 weeks, knowing him, 2-3 weeks. But otherwise, I'm fine with it. If we continue this chat and figure out what the next goal is, then we'll at least have a sight on what the next arc will be. But also, like I said, if we don't, it's fine. We're still in between arcs, so I'm not too worried about getting everything right now and right then and there. So, otherwise, yeah, I'm giving this an 8 out of 10. This is a great chapter. Thank you for, let me say his name, Kenichi. Ken. Thank you so much for telling me about the page I was missing from last week's chapter. From this point forward, I'm going to try to make sure of that using one of the new sources I've just found. Other than that, really thank you guys so much for watching. If you guys like the video, if you guys haven't subscribed to the channel, I recommend subscribing to the channel. Keep up all the content. Otherwise, this has been Miss Crazy again. Sign off. Have a good morning, have a good afternoon, have a good night. Wherever you are, just have a good day. Hopefully see you guys in the next video. And like I said, you might have one small video with this and maybe one drink review, but that's pretty much what you're getting today. Like I said, I have work in a few hours and there's not much I can record and get out other than this. So yeah, just a heads up, if you see barely any videos today, that is why. I'm just quickly doing one last thing before I fully sign off. But otherwise, really, thank you guys so much for watching. Really hope you guys did enjoy the video. And hopefully I do see you guys in the next chapter review or whatever, the review and read through. Reaction. Hopefully I see you guys in that. Otherwise, hopefully I see you guys in that video. Really just hope you guys did have a good day, and hopefully I do see you guys in another video. Peace.